Good afternoon. I'm Zainal Bin Sapari. I'm 46 years old, married with 6 children. I do hope I could inspire young couples like failing to have many children as well. I come from a family with a humble background. My father held 3 jobs, and my mother had to work as well to support the family. Despite my parents being low-wage workers, we were still happy and grateful with what we had then. During our growing up years, we stayed in the workers' quarters provided by the expatriate family my parents were working for. This helped my family a lot because our utilities were fully paid for by the expatriate family. My family moved out to a 3-room flat in Bedok North when I was 14 years old. I'm the only one in the family to made it to university with the help of the government special Malay bursary. My parents' tenacity and perseverance to provide education for myself and my siblings impacted my outlook on life tremendously, and I see the importance of education as a social leveler. Upon graduating from NUS in 1990, I pursued a teaching career because I really wanted to make a difference in the life of the young children. I taught in Tampines Secondary School for 10 years. One of the most valuable lessons has been taught by my students, where they taught me that as teachers, we should never underestimate the power of our actions, in words or in deeds, for with one small gesture, we can change a person's life for worse or for better. My experience as a principal in Mayflower Primary School has also been equally fulfilling, and I realized that the most important or the most influential person in the school is not the principal, but the teacher that stands every day in front of the 40 pupils. Through my work in education, I had the opportunity to work with people from diverse socio-economic background to understand their dreams, their aspirations as an individual and as Singaporeans. My community involvement were mostly related in the field of education. I had served in a Muslim orphanage as part of the education sub-committee. Working with these children, I realized despite the tremendous of support that we have given them, nothing could actually beat the parental love they so dearly miss. I also helped out in the joint madrasa education, being part of the education resource panel. I only started my grassroots work recently after my resignation from civil service. It has been quite an eye-opener, and I am humbled by the passion and dedication shown by the grassroots leaders. I realize behind every improvement project in an estate is a tremendous amount of quiet work, listening, explaining, meeting objection, and solving problems. It has been a long journey, and I did a lot of self-reflection before I decided to join politics. I've spoken to my friends, my colleagues, and many of them without exception have encouraged and affirmed that I would be able to serve the people well should I decide to choose this path. When I was a principal in Mayflower Primary School, my staff and myself, we wanted our children to be exemplary citizens, and we set out to inculcate the core value of willingness to lead and serve. I think the time has come for me to walk the talk, and I hope I could inspire my students to do likewise and serve the country when the time comes. I joined politics as a personal calling. If my late mother had been here, I think I would have received her full blessings. If elected, I would strive my very best to serve the people together with my other fellow PAP colleagues.